inches taller. He might have been the first pick overall. The thing that you like a lot about him, Ron, is the fact that this play might be the most polished quarterback out there with the exception of Tim Couch.
Yeah, I agree, Mark. He is the best prepared to step in and play in the National Football League. He can read coverage. He can read the defense. He knows what he's doing. What he lacks in arm strength, he makes up for in accuracy. As we take a look at him here under center, you'll see him read the man-to-man coverage, which means, hey, he's got an opportunity for a big play. He looks and sees the linebacker and the safety cheating up. That's an indicator of blitz. He has a play called where the wide receiver will come in motion, but he's very astute in reading the coverage. Now the receiver comes in motion. Right here, he stops. Oh, we got an opportunity for 6. Well, he sends him back out because he knows he has the man coverage. You don't see many quarterbacks in the NFL doing this. Now the receiver resets himself. Now he's got the opportunity for the big play. He validates his read on the drop. He reads that safety, keying on the tight end. He now knows the tight end is doubled. He has his wide receivers man-to-man. Nice balance, nice poise in the pocket, and the delivery to the exact right spot. You'll see right here in the box, inside the receiver going to the sideline. That's where the ball has to be thrown. Outstanding touch. As we look at it here, down the chimney, that ball drops right to him, right where it should be, right at the sideline. He runs out of bounds. This is a quarterback that has all the tools. I've seen him read the corner cat. I've seen him read the blitz. He can make an immediate impact in the National Football League, Mark.
No less productive, but certainly a different kind of quarterback. Daunte Culpepper, who goes to Minnesota. This guy's big and strong. We know about his size and his arm strength, but he's got touch as well.
Well, Mike Kruzak, who Joe mentioned a little bit earlier, is his coach, and he came out of the pro system in Pittsburgh, and he trained Daunte very well. And he fits into the right system in Minnesota with the big arm, the deep ball. But you'll see him here reading the defense. The area Central Florida wants to attack here is the middle of the field against the double zone coverage. Daunte gets the snap from center. He reads the coverage. And once he sees that middle of the field open by those two safeties dividing, he knows he has an area of the field to attack. The design of the play is set up to be successful. Here he makes the play fake, and actually the play fake is made to hold the linebacker, but it draws a safety, and it sucks him right up to even widen the hole in the middle of the field. Now you see the division of the two safeties highlighted here. You see the green grass in the middle of the field. That's where he wants to go, to the wide receiver. You'll see great balance in the pocket, great focus downfield, excellent vision of reading where he wants to throw the football, and this is what I think is key. In the pro game, you're going to have to make these firm throws, not the big arm zip throws, but the firm throw over the linebacker between the safeties. Daunte Culpepper has all the tools to be an outstanding quarterback in the NFL, and the nice thing is he's not going to be rushed in and have to play immediately. Of
course, probably the two biggest things that are different about these two quarterbacks is Cade might have to play very quickly in Chicago. Of course, Daunte Culpepper is going to get a chance to sit behind a Randall Cunningham and a Jeff George. And for more on that, let's go out to Minnesota, where Andy Kramer is standing by with the head coach, Dennis Green.
Thank you very much, Mark. Well, Denny Green didn't need a wide receiver last year, took Randy Moss, didn't need a quarterback this year, but he was the best guy out there. What did you like about Daunte Culpepper?
We really liked everything about him. We clearly had him rated as the #1 quarterback of the top 5 guys, and all of them are really talented quarterbacks. But he brings, I think, the most upside. I think he'll also have the most patience to understand exactly what it's going to take to develop into a player. Too often, I think quarterbacks think they're ready now. None of them are ready now. They really aren't.
What sort of timetable might you have for him?
Well, I think, first off, he just wants to develop into a pro player. I think he brings that whole intensity that you really want. But we have Randall Cunningham coming off a great year. And I think the thing we have to understand is that Super Bowl championship teams rarely have that need pick in the first round, and we didn't either.
You have a lot of mentoring that goes on with this team. I mentioned Chris Carter and Randy Moss. Who can mentor Daunte Culpepper? Will it be Randall Cunningham?
Oh, absolutely. I think they have a lot of the same qualities. The biggest thing, though, I think this is the 1999 version of Randall Cunningham, in that he's much more physical. He's actually maybe a little bit faster, but we think he's got a huge upside. I think he brings a lot to our team. The thing we know this, you don't go out and play in the National Football League with just one quarterback. That's why we got Jeff George. We got him to a really good one-year contract, and we think Jeff can really help us to try to win the championship. But it also, you don't pass a great player on the board just because of need, and I think we felt that way. Frank Gilliam, the rest of our coaching staff and scouts felt that way right from the start.
Thank you very much, Jenny. Certainly no concern the lack of small school competition for Daunte Culpepper. Mark Malone, let's head back to you.
Andrea, thank you very much. They finally might have that quarterback that can outthrow Randy Moss. The Steelers are on the clock. We'll be back in a moment with our NFL draft update as ESPN's coverage of the 1999 NFL draft continues after this.
Get your hands up! Get your hands up! Go, 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 go! Detroit was last night.
Want to get away? Now you can. Fly Southwest Airlines coast to coast for $99 or less when you purchase tickets by April 27th.
You are now free to move about the country.
Know what I call this?
Dancing.
No, it's the collect call with 1-800-CALLATT. This dial right down the center of the phone. CALLATT for guaranteed cheap collect calls. Dial 1-800-CALL-ATT.
Let's see, what's your favorite day?
It's Friday, and these are Friday's Chop House platters. Thick, juicy Chicago-style cuts of all your favorites, still sizzling from the grill.
I love Chicago.
The Chop House platters at Fridays.
That was good.
Do you know how to drive? How to say, hey, that's a foul in Japanese? Do you know where in the heavens to find a human voice? Where in your soul to find character? Do you know the shortest distance to a college degree is a straight line called discipline? Do you know how to walk it? Be all you can be.
The Acura Integra, equipped with a race-proven 16-valve twin-cam engine. So it can take you just about anywhere. Quickly. The 1999 Integra from Acura.
About 2 hours into day one of the NFL draft, quarterbacks have been the story as expected. They go 1, 2, 3 for the first time since Plunkett, Manning, and Pastorini were taken in '71, with Culpepper and McNown going 11 and 12. 5 quarterbacks taken in the top dozen picks. The surprise so far, the Saints trade with the Redskins, a total of 7 picks to Washington, which the Redskins then dealt back part of them to the Bears to get Champ Bailey. So the Saints could take Ricky Williams, giving Mike Ditka some free time today, but also having a monster impact on his football team.
You got a great running back, you give him the ball, it makes your offense better, it makes your passing game better, hopefully, and it makes your defense better because they're not on the field as much. And if they want to put 8 or 9 men up front to stop them, we'll find a way to combat that because we think we can. And he's also a pretty good receiver now when you take him out of the backfield, but I don't think that's what you want to do with him too much.
Well, you have no more picks now. You look like you're dressed for an evening out. What will you do with the rest of the day?
Gone golfing.
You know, he can golf on day one of the draft next year because he doesn't have that first or third round pick. Kirk Herbstreit and Mike Gottfried join me. The running back question, I think the most controversial of round one so far. We've both seen Edgerrin James and also Ricky Williams plenty of times. Surprising, they take a guy in Edgerrin James who really made himself a monstrous pile of money the last couple of games of this football season against UCLA, a very bad defense, and against NC State in Miami's bowl game. They take him over the most productive running back in college football history.
Chris, Edgerrin James is a young back. The more he carries, the better he gets. But he's a great blocker. He'll be able to protect Peyton Manning. On the other side, Ricky Williams, I think he's the best player in this draft. He carried a football team, an average football team, to the Cotton Bowl on his shoulders. You know, the knock on him is that small hands, 7 3/4 hands. But he only fumbled 1 time in the final 10 minutes of the fourth quarter in any football game. Mack Brown had him carry 37 times against Nebraska. He's a great back.
I think if you look at everybody's talked about Ricky Williams and the fact he has the rare combination of the power and speed. I think the thing that separates him is his stamina. He's just as strong in the fourth quarter as he is at the beginning of the game. And a lot of talk about his weight. He wasn't prepared when he showed up at the combine. Put that to rest. His competitive spirit, by the time he shows up to play football for the Saints, will have him ready.
Edgerrin James, very emotional player. If he plays with emotion, he's a great player. Can he do it over a 16-game season in the NFL? That's going to be the challenge for Edgerrin James. Let's go back to New York now and Chris Berman. Boom.
All right, guys, thank you. Pittsburgh is up, and if I'm them, and I'll explain why, and I don't know that it's the back, I'm going to try the Troy Edwards receiver, even though he's not Pittsburgh-type size. I think they should go receiver to help Cordell. Let's go to the commissioner.
With the 13th pick in this draft, the Pittsburgh Steelers select Troy Edwards, wide receiver from Louisiana Tech.
Now, Mel, let me, well, go ahead. Talk about him, even though he's short but not small. Elaborate on that.
Is that 5'9.5"?